And yesterday I was just sitting, staring at the computer screen as what I could put in the PPT, and I realized, the best way to show everyone how to use the tool would be by using the tool. So, so I do not have a PPT, but I will be taking you all step by step through the Grammarly website. So it is a website. I want everyone to open their phones and search up Grammarly and come to the website. I'll be freezing the screen until I sign in.
Shifa. Sign it. We come. Yes. Still better.
Has everyone signed in? It is just a website, you don't have to install anything. So now that you've signed in, it looks different on the phone and on the website, on the desktop. So on the desktop you get something like this, where you click on new doc to start writing. But on your phone, I am assuming you'll have the 3 dots at the corner which you need to click for a new document. So now I'll just create a new doc. As with everything else, this works better on the desktop than on the phone. And on the phone, it's very finicky. We need to keep changing tabs every time. But on the desktop, as you can see here, where my cursor is, you have a toolbar. All the tools are here. But on the phone, you need to keep switching. So now, let me start by typing something out. Okay. So let's see if I type out what I'm saying right now. So you can see I've typed out, hi, I'm Tanisha and my presentation is on Grammarly. And already I've gotten the auto correction tool, which tells me my spellings are wrong. And it shows me what exactly is wrong and what I can correct, which is basic auto correction. But if you come here, you have the AI chat, in which you can ask Grammarly to create like something based on your prompt. It works like ChatGPT, but only for like writing specific. So I can say, give me pointers for my presentation. benefits, limitations. So it already basically you can use it for stuff like for writing specific things. So when you're writing like let's say an essay or something, you can ask Grammarly to give you more topic points on what you've written. So and now I can also obviously autocorrect this. Then we have the next, which is the Grammarly proofreader, which was the autocorrect thing. So it proofreads your document and gives you any grammar, spelling and language related suggestions. And the AI detector, which is a pro feature, but we are all familiar with it. You put in your document and it tells you basically how much of it is AI generated. So you can make edits accordingly, which will also be helpful like when we become teachers to see whether our students have completely just given us what ChatGPT gave them or whether they have written it on their own. Next, we have the humanizer. Now what this basically does is, this has personalities, like a chat personality kind of situation. So you can see there are 4 personalities. You can select a personality and whatever you have written, it will show you how this personality would say. So we have the everyday voice. And then if you're talking in an everyday conversation, the text you have written. So if I click on this. So, like if I were making like an everyday conversation, how would this sentence be written out in that situation? So my sentence is very informal and like over the top casual, right? So what Grammarly has basically done is made it in more of a friendly and casual situation. So it basically became, hello everyone, my name is Tanisha and today I'll be talking about Grammarly. The next voice we have is the precisionist, which is basically you make it as concise as possible, which is especially helpful when you're trying to hit word limits or when you're trying to, just finish everything quickly. This comes in handy because this will basically shorten your text and make it more quicker. Basically, it will cut off all the filler words and everything you do not necessarily need in your text. Which, because my text is already short, it has no suggestions. Then we have the executive, which is formal, and so basically if you were in an office situation, how this sentence would be said. So if I click on it right now, so this gives more of a, like if I were presenting like in a board meeting or something, this would be how I should be saying it. And then we have the scholar, which is especially helpful for us as it's the academic personality, which I'm pretty sure have passed the daily limit of not pro things. But so it will basically give me, if I were, which I am, an academic, how this sentence should be said. And then we also have, if you can look at the top over here, a create a voice, in which you can basically input a short text of the style you want. So let's say I want my text to be in a style which is very flowy and flowery and over the top embellished. So what I can do is I can click on create a voice and I can then just input my text. So like an example of the text. So what Grammarly will do is it will take the qualities. So basically what I said, like flowery and over the top. It will take those qualities and whatever text you have, it will apply it to that and give you suggestions on how you can make what you have written fit into that text. Next, we have the paraphraser. The paraphraser is, again, it is like the humanizer, but it is different in the sense it has more specific situations as in. The humanizer gives you a personality. the paraphraser gives you a situation. So if I were to use my sentence in an academic setting, so if I were to use my situation in like a professional setting, this is the changes Grammarly suggests I should make to my sentence. And it has a lot of situations, and again you have the create option where you can put in how you want it to be. Next we have the expert review, which is mostly a pro feature. There's only some points of it on the free version. And basically what this does is, it acts like an expert giving you advice on whatever topic you have written. So if I write on, let's say, so I'm writing on Grammarly presentation right now, right? So I can have the expert give me advice on how I can make my presentation better, which as I said, I've already used the free limit for now, so I won't be able to use it. But on your phone, you can try using the features as I'm saying it and get an idea of how to use the website. Now, the most important feature which I believe is the reader reactions, which as Kushi explained that ChatGPT gives you feedback. Grammarly also does the same, and in a very specific way. So let's say I write something. So if this were a full presentation, basically what Grammarly would do was, it would first give me list of people who would be listening to my presentation. So it will give me students, teachers, staff, whatever. And then it will give me how each of them might react. So for students, it would give me that students have more questions, or that they are not clear about this topic or that topic. And accordingly, I can make changes in my presentation so that when I actually go to present, I have all those pointers already ready. And this is helpful because when you like teaching students and you're not sure how they might react to what you're saying, you can use this to basically simulate a reaction and get concise feedback. And this will also tell you what you can add to make it better for certain target audiences. So for right now, let's say my target audiences are the students and the teacher. So it will give me pointers on what I can do to make my presentation be more helpful for the students and for the teachers. So that it will be two different topics, which I can then adapt and put into my own presentation, which will make it better for both of the target audiences I have. Next we have the citation finder, which again a lot of it is on Pro, but there are free trials too. What this helps you do is when writing a research and you need citations, you can put your topics into this, and down here you can write what citation style you need. So it has APA, MLA and Chicago style. You can insert it and it will give you the citation in that exact format, which you can then put into your research paper or report or whatever you find in the citation. Next we have the AI grader, which basically reads your text as if Grammarly is a teacher and it is grading your text. So it will give you where you're lacking, what you can improve on, and what pointers you might have missed, and basically where you can be more explanatory, where you don't need to explain as much. All those topics, Grammarly will give you a basically feedback on what you've written. And the final one is plagiarism checker, which is on Pro. What this basically does is it checks your writing for any plagiarism. So you can see whether you accidentally, like sometimes it happens, we write something and then it turns out there's someone who's already written the same thing. So you can check for that and see if you're not accidentally plagiarizing anyone. I hope we're not plagiarizing people on purpose. So these are like all the new AI features Grammarly has, and the Pro version is pretty like if you want it, it's a good investment, but I didn't need it, so I don't have it. So this is basically all Grammarly does, but as usual, it's also like a writing tool. So even without the AI things, if you don't want Pro or you don't want to use this, you can use this to write, like just a document, to write whatever you want. It's basically like a glorified Google Docs. You can write in this, you can edit, collaborate and share what you're writing. You can plan in this, you can have notes and everything. So what this basically does is you have all your writing in one place with all the tools you might need for it. So you don't have to like go to different places or anything, because like suppose you're writing in Google Docs and then you need to search up something. But here you have the chat box for the search. So it's all in one place, which helps. Basically, I have found for focusing. Because if I'm switching between apps, I'm lost. My attention span is not that high that I can keep switching between different apps and keep going with the work. So this helps me in the sense I have everything in one place. But I don't recently use Grammarly as much. So maybe I have missed some. I did research on the new features that have come, and from as far as I've seen, there are no new features since when I stopped using it. So these are all the features that can help us now, especially as teachers, because a lot of our work is writing and speaking. So this can help us in various ways, because you can put in your teaching plan and use the reader response generator to see how your student would react to the teaching plan you have. Any questions the student might have, anything else you should add into it to make it better. And just paraphrasing also, because like let's say you write something and then you realize I probably need it to be more formal. So you can use the paraphraser to make it more formal, or you can use it to make it more casual. And whatever situations you need it for, you can directly switch it into that mode. So that's, you don't have to rewrite the whole thing again. And this is my presentation on Grammarly. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. So no question. Thank you so much, and who is next? Well, not really well. I also basically stopped using for similar reasons, because my writing style and Grammarly's autocorrect do not really match. So then I stopped using Grammarly recently. But if your writing style matches with how Grammarly autocorrect and writes, and now with the voice feature, you can also create a voice that is similar to your writing style for it to check.
I installed Grammarly as an extension for my and again it gives me so many errors. The ones which are not errors as for me, they also
Recently what is happening is because AI is trained on information already on the internet, and nowadays when you see how people type, what it mostly picks up, basically how AI also has a predictability feature, right? And when you, most common, let's say people write and A-N-D as A-M-D, a lot of the time happens. But if a lot of people use it, what AI thinks is that this is the right thing. So obviously with AI, you need to be careful with how you're using it. You can't just blindly trust it.
Tanisha, can you please help me? Alright. Hi friends, good morning. Hi friends, good morning. I know you all might be bored, not because of Tanisha, but maybe it was our first day post vacation. So let us make a very 30 minutes, 20 minutes good interactive session. Wherein it will again, like how Tanisha said, we are having an AI thing and all these applications or websites, if we have a presentation, so it won't make a sense. At least what we both think thought for. So this time again we have a website. We will be making a presentation. So now Canva is a very popular, very amazing tool which every person out there should know. And as us, the teachers out there, the future educators, we must be aware about all these things. And again, a student of BTTC, we are again someone who will be making brochures. And it should not be just a burden for me, Tanisha, to be Mehek, just to make the brochures. We want you, even Vishwajit, just to make the brochures, but we want you all to be involved in it. So before we start, who all are not aware about Canva? Except Stuti, yes. Oh, so everyone knows Canva? Everyone knows Canva? Do you use Canva frequently? Yes? No, no, yes, no. Alright. No, thank you so much, the paid audience. So I want you all to go to this website, canva.com, and open this very amazing, very useful, very amazing, yeah. Okay. So go on this website, log. Yes, yes, I'll make them. So I am, so it will be a very interactive website which will be working on. So this is canva.com, everyone logged in. So I hope most of you have already logged in. So issue nahi hoga. There are two things. You can also have Canva application, but if you don't have an application, you can still go on the Chrome and use it. So if you look again, the interface is different for website for the laptop, but for you all, it will be something very simple. If you go down and just go for projects. So in the projects, you have all those old projects. I'm not showing my projects, of course. But then, we have presentations you can make for social media. So all those social media enthusiasts, your Instagram posts can be designed. So all our brochures can be designed. All our invitations can be designed here on Canva. We can also make videos via Canva. And when I say videos, if you want to have some release video, for example, if a student committee has just formed and let's say we want to release it via Instagram. So maybe some descriptive about let's say the XYZ person that can be made via Canva. We can have photos and all put in a very amazing way via Canva. So again, it's a good platform for if you want to go for video editing as well. Okay. Then we can go for printables again. When I say printable, it's all about your banners, your cards, etc. So I have personally used Canva to make around 15 to 20 feet ka banners as well, and Canva has been useful. So there might be some pixel issues, some a very small level pixel issue, but not that much. So if we want to have a big event out there, if you want to, maybe in our schools or maybe at our campus itself, and if you want to drop a banner, 15, 20 big feet long from the window, Canva can be a good tool to use. Try to hire someone else to make your designs or printables. When we ourselves can do so, right? So that is one. Next again, document, whiteboard, etc. sheets, and we have a lot of it. You can also like how for the NSE part, all those who went for the NSE, Stuti asked us to make QR codes via Canva, the QR scanners. via Canva, right? So Canva also provide all those things. And now that Canva has been, the Canva has now, so we have Canva AI feature. This is also very amazing. You know, when I say amazing, I'll give you just a very quick example. If I want to make a brochure now, it will take just 20 minutes maybe to, and the Canva will give me amazing brochure background. जो मुझे it would be very difficult for me to make if I actually go and use the template, take a template, add elements, etc. So that how Canva has modified its entire website all for all of us. So let us take an example. Here they have asked describe your idea and bring it to life. Let me just ask the Canva to make a let's say a brochure. So maybe okay. So make a Christmas. Alright. Let us have one thing. I'll ask Canva to design a brochure for Christmas. Okay, an invitation for Christmas party at college. Just BTDC campus. You are also, so maybe we can do one thing. This group can go for New Year party. This group, because I have hopes from this group, can go for freshers. Freshers, okay? Alright. This group, freshers party, organized by SY and F.Y.B.Ed invited. This group can go for Christmas हो गया ना मैं कर रहा no for a proper formal invitation for a placement cell event, and you all can go for 26 January celebration. So 26 January placement cell seminar, okay, a proper placement cell seminar, freshers party, and this group for New Year's party. Okay? There are a lot of parties here already. So please ask Canva to help you to make a design, and I will not help you. So if you look at, I asked Canva to, I just gave a prompt, Christmas celebration invitation, brochure design. They gave me good options here to select for. So if you look at here, again, there's also a create option at the side, at the left side. Okay? Go there, you can get a lot of options. You can go for presentations, videos, Instagram posts, which is also in different directions, documents, resumes, for the matter, a lot of things, logos, Instagram stories. So as of now, let me go with let's say an Instagram story. Okay. Again, if you have an Instagram, if you create a new task, and if you go there, here also you have an option to describe what you want to do. Okay? So maybe if by asking at the initial stage, there might be some dimension issues. So for example, if you wanted the brochure, maybe let's say Instagram story format, but it gave in a landscape format. So there might be issues. Now you go there will be a create new wala file, and you have you have the entire part ready. Go to this part here, which you are obviously getting elements particularly. Design for you, the entire options are below. click on designs, go there, search for whatever thing you were looking for. Or you can easily start making your own template. So, just 1 minute, I just freeze this. By that time, anyone has, do we have some content ready? Anyone who would like to share with us? I, unfortunately, placements at the event work? Oh, can you just please show it to all? Yes, Zena. Yeah, please, any one of you, if you can, because we have the live going on here, so someone needs to come in front and share on the mic.
Okay, so this is how perfectly and precise invitation, formal invitation, Canva has created on e-placement cell. Okay, now.
She's sharing also maybe on the group, if you can, or someone else can.
नहीं हो रहा है
Alright. So now, if you look at, Abhi, she got it on a normal prompt, right? Prompt-based design was being made. What we can obviously do is use Canva later. Is an option which you get on your phones. Click it, and the entire design will be open on the Canva side, wherein you now can edit the entire design. Alright, so there might be some, so while the Canva works with our prompts, there might be chances that the prompts are not very clear, but the design is better. You know, maybe we need to put out some, let's say the name of the institution or something else, but then obviously the Canva doesn't know it. So, use the option available there, and the Canva editor wala part, and now you can easily edit the entire content available. Isn't it a good option? So usually, thank you so much, Zaina. Can you have a big round of applause to this group? We have, okay, Vishal also, Amna also. Amna, if you want to present. Amna, please. Okay. What we can do is 1 minute time, take a screenshot, or if possible, download the JPEG, the PNG file, and please share it here on the students group, so that everyone get an idea what all amazing stuff Canva has. Okay. So I am just logging in my proper account so that I can show you a correct design. Okay, yeah. Alright. So this was the PPT I made, which was a PPT which actually I wanted your help here. How to use Canva for teachers. Of course, you'll be happy. This is PPTC. Huh? A big fat family. So it's a bit cute family, right? Yes, thank you so much. That's at my end. So this big fat family should make good brochures because we need to survive. So we need to survive in this competing world out there. So that's the reason why we should understand how to make brochures. So this is a blank canvas right now. Let us make brochures. Example, let's say we have the freshers party. So very first, obviously, for let's say college event, क्या होना चाहिए? Yes, and very first college day and logos. Alright. So again, lucky me that I have some logos on it. So if you look at here, uploads का जो column है ना, uploads. If you look uploads, you can upload so any photos. It's not mine. Obviously. Go to upload file, select any of the content which is there in your desktop or let's say your phone. For me right now, I have the logos with me, so
Send the logos to everybody, the PNG logo, so everybody can keep
yes,
those
yes.
out there can.
Correct, yeah.
Anytime any brochure, they can
Give them
send.
the fact,
The
correct. So
excuse will not be, I don't have the logos.
yes. So you can just do this thing. Also, we have yeah. So we have logos now. Next part is like how Shifa said, we need to add the names. So uske liye what we can do is go to text column, text, add heading, and now just type it. So as of now, I just type HSNC. Sorry, HS. Yes. Now, if you go up, you get these columns out there. You can this as well. It's all fine. Okay? It's common. Alright. Now the next part is again I need to let's say add some heading. That's it. As of now, I already have. So okay. So if I am keeping it here this way, and I want to align it properly, because you should align text properly, and then that gives a very big trauma to me and Tanisha. So we have positions here. Click there to top, to left, and even if you want to, if I want to center, and if कुछ issue हुआ रहेगा, yes. So we have again undo option here. Okay. So I'm just putting it center. That's it done. Okay. Now the fact is here I don't want to teach you everything about the same because we have less time. So what we'll do is just as of now we can have this text body. Okay, I not put the entire text as of now. Background looks very blank, right? So we need to add something. So what you can do either is go to the design option and go for layouts, go for styles, go for templates, and you can choose any of the templates out there if you want to have some options for you, some other designs which you wanted, search it here. Now it's again, now Canva is Canva AI, has been modified to Canva AI. You can describe whatever things are coming in your mind. So earlier it used to be, let's say earlier it used to be a simple plain classroom background, chalkboard background is what I wanted. So I used to search that chalkboard, that's it. And then I used to get those templates. But now, because of this modification, you can give proper prompts out there. So I need to make a PPT, or let's say I need to make a presentation for my students of task this, and that then I need a blackboard or chalkboard, and then you get a very good design ready already. Okay, that is a very plus point Canva has came up with. Or else, you can go for elements as an option and choose any of the elements you want. So right now we have shapes in Canva. Okay, graphics are nothing but the normal elements. Like how I have used in India, or let's say the class, aesthetic class, etc. Okay, we can add photos, we can add stickers, audios. So let me just add maybe this. Okay. I have added this. Okay. Now upload the options also here available, so you can upload anything out there. But one major thing is about this apps. Okay. Right now Canva has been so amazing that they have a lot of different varieties of apps available. If you go here, we have topic committee. So just check it out what are the features Canva has. So these are all other websites and other applications just के साथ Canva has had a good tie-up with. Okay. Equations. All those math students, math teachers, equations. Alright. Now while using laptop, typing an equation, or even by phone also, typing an equation is difficult. Okay. So what we usually do is we open a calculator, do those things, copy it and paste it here. Again, there might be some discrepancies. Canva has a very good feature. We can directly type all those things here. So in this column out there, let us type this 56. First, not this, sorry. Multiplied by 45. If you go advanced, obviously, you can see a lot of options out there. You can also have trigonometry here. You can have geometry. You can have, and then just insert the equation, and equation is here. So it's that simple right now. So it's not a big problem for all of us. In the same way, we have many other, and then see. So now that I use this equation wala part, यहाँ पे नीचे I got this equation का symbol. So directly next time, if I want to again put an equation, I do not need to go back to applications and then search for this particular part. You can directly scroll down. You can see an equation already. This app already installed in your Canva here. So I go here again. See, we have a lot of features. Okay, charts, photograph, backgrounds. I'll just show you one thing. Allow me to show you this. This is what I made, and this has been a brochure which has been made currently for an event which is happening tomorrow. This background which you can look now, the background here, all these things. Yeah. The background which you are looking here, these all has been made by AI. That is Canva AI. What all I did was I just entered the text which I wanted, and I asked AI to help me with the background. And it gave me a very good template out there. Obviously, the fact is I need to put some efforts with positioning all those other elements, but that is how things work, right? So, a lot of brochures, a lot of designs, a lot of videos, presentations. Now that we have a lot of presentations tomorrow as well, I request you all, if you are making presentations, please use Canva and make those PPTs. They have a lot of templates available for you all to make it, and they are way user friendly. So everything, and all these things are free. Most of the content is paid here. These are the better content, obviously. But then it's all fine if you want. If you have that sort of good amount with you, you can just pay and have a paid version. but then free version is also available, which is very amazing. So right now, most of us might be doing the simple Canva application wala part. I guess I tried helping you all to understand the other features which Canva AI has brought up. And again, there is again plethora of features which Canva AI has. You know, right now if you want to enhance a photo, if you want to reduce the size of a photo, all this thing is also Canva which is giving you. Background also, amazing background was Canva has shown. I don't think so. I can show you again here. Maybe yes, I can't. See, I can Magic Media, you can just put your all those content. We have 3D options available also, so we can have elements which are 3D in nature right now. So this is something unique which Canva has introduced. Let us take it as a task, a productive task, because Canva is something everyone will be using. Now that we are also done with our community work, we need to present our presentations in front of the class. Let us use Canva itself and not the PowerPoint presentation, because it has less features out there and Canva has more features and it is very user friendly. I tell you, a lot of people out there in graphics, into animations also, in the editing field, they use Canva as the first tool in the beginners level. So beginners Photoshop, beginners Adobe is nothing but Canva. Alright, so go for it. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Any doubts? Any doubts? How to download? Do you know how to download it? Yes. Okay. And again, if anything which you make that is restricted to you itself, okay? So there is a share option here. Go to this share option. Then here, anyone with the link can just view. I have just given access in this way. Just click it, can edit, can comment. That is what you can share with. Or let's say you can also restrict yourself with. Download का option भी available है. Go there, download. And then now that I just have one slide here. If there are 4-5 slides, example, 4 or 5 images, and I just wanted just one first current page. So maybe I can show you. Download option. And so we have pages 1 to 12. I just select what are the things I want. So I just deselect it. I just want to select first and second. Done. And here, if I click this, save download setting. Sometimes, maybe if you are making, let's say, ID cards via Canva, okay, example, and it is, you have designed 5, we have 5 designs for you, and let's say your authority has just agreed with the first design, and the other 4 are not that useful right now, but you wanted to save it. Okay, so that option is there to select for page 1, and here save download setting, if you tick mark now, and you download it, अभी के लिए 1 or 2 आएगा, ठीक है? Later on, whenever you start working on it and again download, working on it download, so you want to again reselect the pages. The Canva has already memorized it for you, so वो हमेशा वो ही download करते रहेगा, ठीक है? Again here we have options, that is PDF standard. So now that Canva knew this is a big presentation out there, so उसने already PDF standard में डाला. If it was being there, so here it is already suggested PNG. So we have PNG, JPG, PDF standard, PDF for print. So when you go for printing now, you can go here, videos, PPTs, etc. So that is how Canva is, and I want you all to explore Canva. I hope next time onwards, when we have a lot of events here in PTC, will be a lot of people coming up with virtual designing. Thank you so much. Next, I guess we have break.